was really bad. Like this English person went in, right, he was complaining about his food. And the Japanese person was like, oh, get out, and all this stuff, you know. And the next thing you know, this English person just kicks off and nah, it was terrible. He was like, yeah, you fucking dirty cunt, you're nothing but a slanty-eyed fucking rice picker. Fuck off. I'm sitting there like, what? I was like, that's racist as fuck. You know? He's like, what are you going to do? Come at us with your fucking nunchucks. You know?
I love your joke. Okay, so in your idea, what is the big differences among, you know, Chinese, Japanese, Korean? So if you see,
right.
Don't think about Korean, yeah? You don't think about you are talking with Korean, okay?
Yeah, right.
To be honest.
The Chinese people, depends whereabouts. If you're somewhere like Vierykim, where it's a busy city, they're very ignorant people, like extremely ignorant, and they just get along with their day-to-day lives. However, if you go into the mountains in China, they're very peaceful, heartwarming, welcoming people. They make kind of alright food, but everything's greasy. But the Japanese people in general, they're nice people. Same again, if you're in a busy city, sometimes they can be ignorant, but a lot of the times they're very humble themselves. The mountains are very humble, warm, welcoming people, but they're very extortionate and will try rip you off. And believe it or not, they are extremely fucking racist. Like, super racist. And everybody thinks, oh, it's all martial arts and rights and everything, and it's not. It's actually some wonderful sights to be seen there, you know, and there is some wonderful people there. But just don't get a hookah or go see a ping pong show, because it's not what you think. Some woman will be sitting there with her legs in the air going, I mean, there's a lot of fucking hentai there as well, to be honest. Like, there's a lot of, you know, like, this is from Japan. Like,
okay.
There's a lot there. Yeah. Like, take my phone on you. You know. That's my opinion on Chinese and Japanese. It's all anime stuff and God knows what else. But they're all generally nice people. But there's bad people everywhere in this world.
Yeah.
Good and bad. You know, it's just finding that balance between.
Yeah.
It all depends who you associate with. You associate with dickheads, you're going to meet dickheads. You associate with nice people, you're going to meet nice people.
Okay, then, you know, in Korean view, like, we know how to distinguish, like, among Chinese, Korean, Japanese in another country.
Chinese people, like the happy eyes.
No, that is long funny story. That's not. Yeah. Chinese case, if you travel, you can find the Chinese easily because their dress type, like, they're dressed like dirty, and they don't know how to keep the manners in the public. And they are always like yelling and too patriot in some ways. Yeah, that you can find easily the Chinese, like always noisy. And the Japanese very silent, but they just wear very neat, like always like tidy and neat, you know, everything. And they just all the time, they don't wanna bad people, they don't want to be bad person to other people, so always they think about if I do that, how they think. Always they think like that. That can be good judgment, but another way is they always hide their feeling and their thinking to even their friend. But Korean kids very like straight, like they just dressed up well in everywhere. Some men's like even makeup, like the men's makeup. Oh yeah, that's yeah. Maybe you might think that is not man, but in Korea, like we just very fashionable about it. So to be if you follow the fashion, that means like you are not loser. Something like we think like that. So we always follow the fashions, and they want to be leader of fashions. Even men, even women, they just dress up and make up. Not make up, man case, but dress up well in when they travel in another country, even in Korea. Even if they try to throw away their garbage, they just dress up. Some women just make up.
To be honest, it sounds like I should live in Korea because every day I wear suits. I'm always in a suit every single day.
Yeah.
Then I've always got like what do you call it? Fucking snakeskin shoes and stuff.
Yeah, shoes.
I think I would get on well in Korea. The only thing I don't know would be if I was in Korea, what happens if I come across a lady? Oh no, wait, the lady boy's not even Korean, is it? That's Thailand, isn't it?
Well, maybe I'm pretty sure if you can be like a piano tutor in Korea.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can be successful business.
I've got there's 5 women I teach, and like two boys and 5 women. Well, 2 men and 5 women. Who I actually teach on WhatsApp. I use WhatsApp video, and they're from Korea, and I teach them like piano. I teach them like the basics. I don't charge them anything, because I don't believe in charging money to teach, to be honest. At the end of the day, it should be free education.